Hey guys, Sprinter Doctor here. Today we're going to do an oil change on a 2023 Storyteller that's got the 654 engine in it. And remember, if you don't feel comfortable doing these types of things, please bring it to us at Mercedes-Benz of Birmingham. All right, here we go. All right, tools needed. It's going to be if you're working on one with a skid plate, like a Storyteller van, you're going to need a moldable funnel like this. You're going to need a 10mm Allen for the drain plug. You're going to need, I recommend this OTC 5911A drain plug removal tool. And here's just any 1/4" drive to 3/8 adapter will work. This one is a Matco. And I personally use a 1/2" drive ratchet with an extension and a 27 socket for your oil filter. Okay, the easiest way for me to get the drain plug out, especially on the Storyteller vans with the skid plates, is going to be this OTC 5911 drain plug tool. The end comes off. You put a little 1/4" to 3/8 adapter on it, and then you can put your 10mm Allen on it, and that's after you break the drain plug loose, of course. Then you can run the drain plug out like this with this tool. Here's your oil filter, and you're going to need a crush seal for the oil drain plug. All right, first you got to get the air filter box out of your way, so you're going to have to get this jump point off. This oil filler nut comes off. There's a release catch up under it. Press it and it'll slide up over there. And the same for this knock sensor right here. There's a catch under the bottom of it. You just slide it up out of there. And then you're going to loosen your clamp. Pull that hose off. Then you get under here with your screwdriver and pry that up out of there. And then you've got a wire attached here. So just carefully sit it to the side a little bit. And then there's your oil filter. This moldable kind of funnel that you can use. You can put it up under the engine oil pan. You can mold that to come through the skid plate. That way you can drain the oil and not get it all over your skid plate and not have to drop the skid plate. Crush seal off. Get the new crush seal on. All right, just get it started. Run it back up in there. Pull that oil filter out. Take your O-ring seal off of it. what I like to do is take a pen and go on the other end and mark where this little piece is right here on the other end of the filter. Okay, there's a hole down in the oil filter, in the bottom of the oil filter housing. You can see it on the top of the hole. And that's where you want to line up this piece right here. So I just find me a reference point to where that hole is lined up at. And then I line up my mark that I made. Push the oil filter down in and you'll feel it go all the way down in there. Just put your new O-ring seal on there. Lube it with some oil. You can put it back on. .25 Newton meters is the torque. All right, and we're just gonna refill the engine with 11 quarts of oil. Remember, it takes approved oil that is MB 229.52 specification. That's gonna be your Mobil 1 ESP. And usually you wanna use like a 5W30 or a 5W40.